strength matchups always elevate the pressure. The heart beats a little faster. It gets a little more intense, particularly... And the Tar Heels will get us underway with the opening kickoff. Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. The coverage team maintains his discipline, not much doing on that return. The Ducks offense takes the field for the first time today. Every team has impact players. What traits are you looking for when it comes to players who can make an impact, David?
Well, obviously, you want the main things, right? Speed, physicality, like all power. All those things are really, really good. But you also need guys that will hold people accountable, guys that will lead. And it's nice to have those guys on your team. They're the leaders of the team, and they're the best players.
And part of the reason why they're leaders is because these guys galvanize their teammates, right? We've seen time and time again, these dudes make plays, and it just sparks the sideline. It sparks the coaching staff. It sparks the fans. They're special players, and they all have to play well today.
Line getting set on second down. Back to pass. Quickly to the tight end. And he won't quite get there, but boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the first. An array of possibilities here. Caught behind the line. It's Castellanos. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line. Third down, a lot of times it comes down to not necessarily who's the most open, who do you trust the most?
Yeah, it's not about the X's and the O's. It's about the Jimmys and the Joes. And when my guy's better than you and I get you matched up out wide, and I know I trust you, I'm finding you.
Gets the back moving. Looking to throw on first down. Quarterback can pull the trigger, and down he goes at the 41.
And they get to the quarterback and get the sack. That's a big emphasis for this defense. They saw a week ago, this offense gave up 3 sacks. They need to get to him early and often and create some indecision. Nice job getting a sack. It's a football game.
Second down, they'll go to the air. Catch inside the 30 and still running. They are finding soft spots in this defense. He's got it down to the 25. What a nice throw there, just carving up the defense. You make these types of passes downfield, and it reminds me of Justin Herbert just carving up Arizona State for nearly 5 bills.
Yeah, just making big plays in the passing game. This offense is built on the run. It always has been. It always will be. That's what the Ducks hang their hat on. They're making those explosive plays down the field when the defense slips up and loses a little bit of eye discipline.
Pulls it and fires to the left. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. They'll try to get it through the air. Reels it in the end zone. Touchdown, Ducks!
Well, you know this offensive coordinator scripts his opening 10, 15 plays, and he didn't even need that. They went 9 plays and scored a touchdown. Everything working perfectly. They look like a well-oiled machine early in this game offensively.
Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the PAT makes it 7-0. They're set to kick it off. Do you think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. So North Carolina's offense taking the field. First chance we have to see them today. And greeting them as a linebacking core in the business of disruption, tackling with aggression. Any suggestions on how to work around them?
Yeah, I think you pray. These linebackers are fast, they're physical, and my favorite part is they don't like people. Like, they are trying to make physical tackles, and it starts with them in this defense against the run, blitzing, against the pass. They're all over the field, Palmer.
Yeah, and I think for this offense, you want to be able to establish the run. I think the big key for them is going to be working the double teams in the zone game and getting into the second level. You have got to try and cover these linebackers up.
He hurls one deep down the left side. And that ball is hauled in inside the 35. And the tackle is made, but not before that completion gets them 30-plus. The Tar Heels getting set on 1st and 10. They'll move the tight end. Use the play fake, now to throw. And the quarterback is toast back at the 35.
What a great response by this defense. You give up the big play. What do? You respond right back. You get upfield, get to the quarterback, get the negative play, and get the momentum right back.
This crowd bringing the energy and noise early. Rides the back and leaves it. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. How can a stadium this size make so much noise? And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44.
They came ready to play, guys. Offense goes right down the field on their first drive to score a touchdown. Now their defense is playing lights out. Second sack of this opening drive. And one thing this coach does a great job of, he gets his team ready to go, and you're seeing it here on the big stage.
And the Tar Heels will call on their punt team. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. Not going to get a chance to field that one, and the punt will bounce out of bounds. They'd love to put a long drive together here as they start from their own 21. Got the quick completion. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. They'll run it from the gun. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And they dialed up a shot play, but they couldn't make the connection. The Ducks will punt it away on 4th down. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. Just a wall of defenders everywhere he looks, and he's guided out of bounds after a short return. The North Carolina offense returns to the field. Got room to work. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. The Tar Heels in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Looking to fire. Got his man on the outside. Makes a man miss. A solid pickup, and he goes out of bounds at the 30. From the 30-yard line on 1st down. Looking downfield on 1st down. Moves around to clear up the vision. Finds a crease at the 20. Nice job by this junior quarterback to get it done on the ground. It's 1st and 10 from the 13. Out of the gun, the inside give. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Wants to go up top. Makes the catch. Into the end zone. Touchdown, North Carolina. A methodical drive that they finish off by tossing it to the tight end.
And the tight end, I tell you what, this is a position that's evolved so much, right? And you see him move all over the field. It's kind of like, where is Waldo? You got to find this big fella, especially down in the red zone area. This is the guy they're going to target and make the big play, get the touchdown.
Setting up for the extra point and the tie. And he did get that extra point through the slippery surface, no problem. The Kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. On the move from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. Wants to go up top on first down. Makes the grab. And with that stop, we are headed toward the end of the first quarter. We're through one period, and these receivers are showing out big time. Take a look at the stats. We've got a good one going here, and looking forward to keep those vibes rolling here in the second. First play of the period will be a second down. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. The Ducks are at the line looking to convert on third and short. In the gun, looking to throw on third down. Fires to the big fella. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down. And the Ducks will punt this one away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. A fair catch taken just inside the 40-yard line. They'll start this drive and snap it from the 40. From the shotgun, they'll run it. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Wants to fire on second down. Makes the grab on the left. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. The power of Autzen Stadium on full display. The house of loud is deafening on this third down. Pocket breaking down. No more time to throw. Quarterback is sacked at the 35.
And they've been waiting for something good to happen with respect to getting after the quarterback, right? They're outside of the top 100 in the country in sacks per game, but finally now you see they're generating this pass rush. 3 sacks on the game so far.
And the Tar Heels line up to punt it away. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. And the returner will be knocked down. Let's see what they have dialed up as this drive starts from the 29-yard line. From the gun, the running back has it. They knock him down after he picks up 5 out to the 34. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. They'll try the run. And he's able to shed 1 tackle, but still just a very short gain. The Ducks come to the line on third and short, looking to keep this drive moving. They're going to try to throw for it on third down. Got it in the middle. It's Castellanos. He found plenty of room, and he gets it to the 39-yard line.
Well, this guy's having a day. It doesn't matter where he's lined up or what routes he's running. He just seems to always be getting open, and his quarterback is taking notice. He's looking his way. Nice job there, throwing in time, getting it to him in space and allowing him to go to work. This is turning into a very nice statistical day for this wide receiver.
Grabs it in the middle. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. The Ducks are moving quickly down the field. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Great job by the defense. Everybody firing off the ball, hitting their guys, holding their gaps, running to the football, nowhere to go.
Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. The give to the back. Hard running there. Makes a stop in the backfield. He'll lose 4. And the Ducks need a massive chunk play to move the sticks here on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. A shot toward the end zone. Touchdown, Oregon! Made the grab in the end zone for the score.
And how about about the offense. They spread them out. Everybody spread wide. Easier to read a defense when you do that. They find the matchup they want, and they get rewarded with the score.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Interesting matchup this week in the Mountain West, and it sure is playing out that way. San Diego State is down right now, but this young man under center today has shown some moxie. We could see a legend born in Snapdragon Stadium today. It's just a field goal game. They're trailing by 3 to New Mexico. Any change of momentum, any notable highlights from Mountain West country, we'll let you know, fellas.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Breaks the tackle. Defense not budging. He's still able to get 2 to the 29. Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and they've got a chance to lock this thing up before the break. Off play action. Well, the quarterback can make a big play when he starts moving around.
Well, you're making a positive out of a negative. And that time, quarterback, nice job buying time. He's trying to throw the football downfield. Nothing there, so instead of throwing it away, getting the incomplete, just get what you can get and make this next down more manageable.
Coming through that third down conversion, and they'll mark it at the 43. Looking to throw on first down. It's on target and complete.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense catching the football.
Second and short, maybe looking for a shot. And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. The offense somehow fell on it, and they'll retain possession. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Here's a heat.
Boy, this defense is ridiculous. On point. They know how to rush the passers. Multiple guys getting it done. 5 sacks, and we are still in the first half.
The Tar Heels will try to pin them back with the punt. Signals for the fair catch, and that's where they'll put it in play just outside the 20. The give to the back. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Gets it out fast. And he's tackled, but there's also a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is. A very productive play until it was wiped out by that penalty, and they'll go back to work. Now the play fake. Fires to the tight end. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. The Ducks are in a mess here on 3rd and a mile. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Unleashes it on the run. And they won't be able to connect downfield, looking for a big-time play. The Ducks decide to punt it away. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. And the coverage team able to make the tackle. Here we go. They'll try to get something on the board here in the final minute of the first half. To the air on first down. Takes a hit as he fires. And the pass is incomplete, but it might not matter. Flag is down, and it looked as if the defense was roughing up that receiver.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referee's caught it.
As a defense, you hate to let them move the chains on a penalty, but that's what they did. It's 1st and 10. They're going to throw it to start the drive. He's got him in the flat. And that play just looked to be a mess from the snap, and he's run out of bounds behind the line of scrimmage. Quickly out to the tight end. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. How can a stadium this size make so much noise? You can't. Time running out, and he goes down at the 34.
This quarterback is thinking to himself, I need to get an NIL deal at some restaurant so I can take my offensive line out and feed them more, because I don't think they like me very much right now. I've been sacked 6 times in this game. It's time to get that new NIL deal paycheck.
And they're going to head out to line up for a field goal. This crowd trying to do its part to get inside the kicker's head. It's good. He could have hit a string right in the middle of the uprights there. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
Guys, after seeing that, sign me up for another 2 quarters there in Eugene. And how do we possibly begin without singing the praises of this receiver? His ability to find gaps, run textbook routes, and then show that breakaway speed. He simply is the total package. How this secondary responds, whether they try to double-team him or get aggressive at the line, that'll be the story of this second half. With that said, let's send it back to the guys at Autzen Stadium.
From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. Opening play of this drive comes from the 26-yard line. Starting his third quarter on the ground. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Back to pass. Under fire. Good job to avoid the negative play and just get rid of that thing. They're going to keep this drive going. They'll have to make a play on 3rd and long from the 26. From the gun, wants to pass. Lofts one deep down the right side. And it falls in complete. But it could have been much, much worse as the defender was right there. And the Tar Heels send out the punt unit. Fair catch called for and taken at the 30-yard line. They'll crank up this drive from the 30-yard line. Going right to work up top. Got a man. It's Castellanos. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground covered. Pick up the first. To the ground with the back. And he has had a long day at the office, not to mention the backfield, as the defense has been all over him. Looking to throw on 3rd. Fires to the tight end. Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. They'll get him down, but not before. This is the... He's down to the... And the Ducks come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on first down. Finds his tight end. And he'll run across the sidelines after the good gain. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Back to pass on 2nd down. Good timing on the quick out. He's there to make the stop, but the damage has been done as they pick up the first down on the throwing catch. Catch in the middle, it's Castellanos. Tackled almost immediately. They're well short of the first down. They just keep firing. He's got it down the middle. At the 20, he's got space. Touchdown, Ducks! Oh, that baby in and then strolled into the end zone for the score.
Really nice job working the route and getting himself open. He was able to locate the football, snag it out of the air, and this guy now has 5 receiving touchdowns on the year.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. From inside the 10, here he comes. And good work by the coverage team to knock down the return man. They'll try to put something together, backed up a bit, starting at their own 13. The run to the left. That hole closed quickly, a pickup of 1 to the 15. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Looking to fire. Using the quick game. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain.
I love offenses and quarterbacks that are willing to take the easy stuff. Take those easy throws that are guaranteed to get positive yards. Yeah, I'm going to take big shots down the field too, but don't forget.
He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's 4th down. The Tar Heels will line up to punt it away. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. He'll get it up to about the 44-yard line before they slam the brakes on it. First step of this drive comes from their own 44. Give to the running back.
And I think this has probably been the most surprising thing of this game so far. This guy's one of the best running backs in the entire country. They just can't get him going. He's never been able to get into a rhythm. You got to give the defense so much credit because they have been able to shut this guy down. And they got to keep that up here in the second half.
The Ducks come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. They'll run for it on 3rd and short. They've got it inside the 40 at the 39 as they pick up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They're setting up the screen. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Got out of trouble and throws. This time it's complete. He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening. The give to the running back from the shotgun.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
That's a really good tackle there, giving up some size and still making the play. They'll try to move the chains on the ground. He fought him off for a while, but that's what they mean by gang tackling. And it looks as if they're going to try a field goal. And this one will be a 40-yard try from the left hash. Didn't make him sweat at all. It's good. And that lead grows even bigger.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
After putting up a 3-spot, the kickoff unit set to go. From inside his own 15, looking for a crevice. Buys just enough space to cross the 25. Let's mark it at the 27-yard line. They'll run it from the gun. And how about that play by that giant, that mountain of a man on the defensive front? They'll run play action. And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21.
Well, we've seen this offense struggle early in this game, protecting the quarterback. They went in at halftime, thought they'd made the right adjustments, but it's not looking like it right now. They're still having issues keeping this guy standing up straight. Up front, they're just getting beat across the board.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. Got his man out of the backfield. He ended up going backwards on the play, and they will not convert that 3rd down. Hunt is in the air on 4th down. Fair catch is called for. In the midst of all this rain, just concentrate on one thing, making the catch. They'll leave it with him. And they're able to shove him to the turf as they stop him for a short gain. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. From the gun, the ground game. And as they get him to the ground, clock running, looks as if time will expire here in the 3rd. So we open the final period with a 3rd down play. And talk about spreading the ball around, everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. One more quarter to go, and it looks as if we are ready to play. The Ducks come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. To the 15. And he scoots his way to the 1st down and then slides to avoid the hit. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the Ducks have it with a 1st and 10. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. Makes it past the marker. They get this sophomore on the ground, but he continues to make plays. The Ducks are on the move. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. Didn't get much done on that run. He'll fight his way out and maybe pick up a yard. Gonna swing it on 2nd down. Snagged out of the air. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. Here comes the 3rd down situation, and the defense has had no answer so far. He's got it. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Oregon. With that last score, things comfortable here in the 4th as they are headed to a 7-1 record. This guy's putting the Oregon offense on his shoulders, carrying them however you want, on the ground or through the air.
I mean, so fun to watch when you've got a guy that can do this. And we've seen it with the Ducks in history, man. They've had some great ones that put their team on their shoulders. If you need me to run it, I'll run it. You need me to throw it, I can do that too.
And the extra point splits the uprights, and they're up a full 3 touchdowns, a 21-point cushion in the 4th. From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down in the 24. Looking to throw on 1st down. Bringing the heat. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19.
I got to give this defense a lot of credit. They were very confident coming into this one, even though they were going up against one of the best quarterbacks in the entire country. They're confident because they believe in their ability to get to him, and they've been able to do that in this game. There's another sack here late.
And the Tar Heels trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. 2nd down, he'll throw it. He'll pull it down and run. Able to get just a few before sliding to avoid the hits. The Tar Heels headed quickly to the line. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18. Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. Fourth down attempt coming. And it's incomplete way downfield, and the defense rises to the occasion. Offense working from the pistol. Quarterback on the keeper. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here.
Yeah, and it's a nice job by this defense understanding, listen, that QB is a threat, and they're going to run all kinds of options, and he's going to run the football. They were dialed in and got that sucker to the ground.
They'll keep it on the ground, trying to milk the clock. And not much doing there as that defense runs him out of bounds. The Ducks are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Unloads quickly. He gives them a fresh set of downs, and this one will be 1st and goal from the 6. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Ducks trying to pay off the threat on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Max going for the goal line. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Ducks! They're now in really good shape to get back into the win column as they extend the lead here late.
And honestly, it's been about complementary football in this game, right? We've seen this offense go up and down the field. They've been lighting up the scoreboard, but the defense has done a great job, too, getting off the field and putting their offense in really good position in this game. The head coach has got to love what he's seen on both sides of the ball today.
We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Guys, your game is a big one, but so is this battle right now inside the Mountain West. San Diego State is down right now, but this young man under center today has shown some moxie. We could see a legend born in Snapdragon Stadium today. It's less than a touchdown lead. They're trailing by 6 to New Mexico.
First play of the drive, wants to throw.
The Mountain West likes to keep things interesting, and we'll circle back if anything big happens. Gentlemen?
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Leaves it with the back. Makes his man miss. Really nice job to squirt his way up to the 31-yard line. And the Tar Heels come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. Fires to the middle. And they can't make the connection on 3rd down, but hold everything. There is a flag. Let's see what that's about. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Somebody needs to make a play here. It's 3rd and long from the 26. Finds his big tight end. Solid work and execution there. They'll have a 1st down as they mark it at the 40. Looking downfield on 1st down. Just not quite able to make the connection. It's incomplete. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. Rushes on him. And he'll chuck that one away and save the down. Nobody was able to get open. They've got some work to do on this 3rd and long from the 40. From the gun, wants to pass. He'll pull it down. And couldn't quite find the crevice he needed to pick up the 1st down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Down in the 4th quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. And the ball comes out. What a disaster. Oh, the big fella's gathering steam. Defense picks it up. Touchdown, Oregon. How about this defense taking one back to the house? They can now exhale just a little bit with that lead, and they are close to a victory here in the 8th week of the season.
Man, defenses are always trying to force turnovers, to get the ball back to their offense, make those big plays. You know what the cherry on the sundae is? When you force the turnover, the pill hits the ground, you scoop it up, and you take it all the way back to the house. Huge play for this defense.
And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. The scoop and score. What a lift it can give to the defense. Not content to get the ball. They wanted to do something with it, and they did. Here's the return from inside his 10. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. Wants to go up top on first down. Didn't have much of a choice there, but to get rid of it. Backed up now, here's second and long. He'll take it himself. And he has a solid gain on the play before sliding. Clock stops, and we've reached the 2-minute timeout. This offense looking for anything to cut into this big lead. To the ground to try to pick up the first. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Finally, some signs of life from this offense, which has done nothing in the second half. It's 1st and 10. Right on the money. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Trying to get a rhythm in the passing game now on 2nd down. He just got rid of that one to save the down. Didn't see anything he liked. Couldn't find his man last time. That leaves him with a 3rd and 6. From the gun, wants to pass. Caught over the middle. It's Harris. Nice job to pick up the first down, and they'll spot it at the 42. Looking to throw on first down. Under fire. He'll try to do it himself. On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the big hit. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Tar Heels with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line.
The defense puts the exclamation point on the day. They have had a wonderful day, man, doing everything great. Just, you could tell they were dialed into what was going on, and now just throw another sack in the equation, hitting the quarterback, being disruptive. They've been all over the field.
Defense trying to come up with a stop on 3rd and short from the 37. From the gun, wants to pass. Pressure coming. Man, did he pay for it with that hit as he got rid of the ball. And the Tar Heels will bring the punt team onto the field. The punt goes out of bounds, and a nice job to get them backed up. I think they'll spot it right around the 15. First snap of this drive will come from inside the 15 at their own 14-yard line. He'll keep it himself. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. After trying the running game on first down, they come to the line on 2nd down. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Castellanos. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. The Ducks line up, trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. If there's time to pad the stats. Zings it complete to the right. And that is how we will wrap this one up. Coming into this one, we wondered whether these guys were a little bit overrated, and certainly they did nothing to dispel that notion.
They were playing angry today, and I know talking to some of their players, David, coming into this game, they felt like they were being disrespected. A lot of people thought their opponent might get them today, so they took this opportunity to make a statement and make an example out of their opponent.
And those are fun moments in the locker room, aren't they, Jesse? Like, everybody's doubting us. Nobody thinks we can win. It's really easy to motivate that type of squad. They played motivated. They played a little ticked off. I'm here for it. I love it. I love the excitement, the adrenaline, the emotion, and they earned a big dub today.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.